Hey there, diagnosed, underdiagnosed, or misdiagnosed people having or not having ADHD. This week, I'm going to go over the lesser known symptoms of the condition. Welcome to the video. I'm going to start off with relationship to animals. I found most neurodivergent people actually love animal company, very often more than human one. Pets are also great for people with ADHD as they can teach people with the condition how to be responsible and take care of someone and take care of themselves as well. My girlfriend, who has 8 cats, is very distracted and inattentive. But when it comes to taking care of her cats, she's always there to play, feed, clean, and do all chores around them. And her cats love her dearly and return all the love to her. So yeah, animals are great for neurodivergence. Next one I want to touch on is difficulty maintaining relationships. As with autistic individuals, people with ADHD struggle with that, however, for different reasons. They can be easily bored with someone, they can be inattentive, which can easily drive the other person away. They can also be too hyperactive, which also often pushes people away from them. So, what follows naturally from the last one is boredom. People with ADHD get very easily bored. They can lose interest in people and things very fast, which can often lead to depression. This can be due to the constant need for stimulation, and it can be very detrimental to those who have the condition. And another very dangerous effect from boredom is again higher inclination for substance abuse. Sleep problems is the next symptom I want to discuss. Often overstimulation as well as understimulation can lead to issues falling asleep. If people with ADHD have not have enough healthy stimulation throughout the day, they can have excess energy that would hinder their ability to rest. Overstimulation, on the other hand, can make them incredibly agitated and anxious. And this will, of course, also get in the way of falling asleep. Unhealthy eating habits is the next thing I want to touch on. This is slightly different from autistic eating habits that are usually situated on sameness and hyper or hyposensitivity issues. With ADHD, people often tend to gravitate towards junk food and binge eating, which can be very detrimental to their health. They struggle with self-regulation on what to eat or when they feel satiated. This stems from the dopamine reward system of the brain. Considering the dopamine dysregulation in people with ADHD, eating can become a serious issue for the ones having the condition. I'm going to explore this topic in future videos and give advice and tips on how to alleviate this problem. Next is unusual eye contact. Just like autistic individuals, those with ADHD have this symptom, however, with a different flavor to it. With ADHD, it is most often the case that avoiding eye contact could be due to inattention rather than feeling uncomfortable. However, the latter is also likely. I will make separate videos discussing eye contact in both people with autism and ADHD, as this is often a very confusing and misunderstood symptom by both specialists and everyone else. Risk taking is the next symptom I want to cover, and it is a very important one. People with ADHD have a predisposition for risk taking behavior. This again has to do with the dopamine reward circuit in the brain. It can be a very dangerous symptom as it can lead to addictive behavior such as substance abuse, gaming, gambling, and more. I'm going to cover this topic extensively in future videos, as one of the main purposes of this channel is to help people struggling with addiction. Impulse shopping naturally follows from the previous symptom of increased risk-taking behavior. This is a lesser known and overlooked symptom. However, people with ADHD can develop an addiction for impulse buying, which later leads to depressive episodes. Mood swings is another lesser known symptom of ADHD, which can often lead to misdiagnosis. It can lead to a misdiagnosis of the condition with bipolar disorder, although they can co-occur together. ADHD can also go undiagnosed in people already diagnosed with bipolar. Some of the hyperactive symptoms can easily be mistaken for a manic episode of the bipolar condition. This is why it is important for people to continue their research after being diagnosed, especially if they have a feel that the diagnosis they were given does not describe the accurate or the complete picture. Moving on to acting immature. This is something I find very cute in people with ADHD, their childlike behavior sometimes. This often stems from their inability to focus and their impulsivity. Except for being cute, however, this symptom can cause them trouble in social situations, leaving them misunderstood and making it harder for them to maintain relationships. The last lesser known symptom I want to touch on is time management and concentration in the workplace. People with ADHD often have a hard time organizing or paying attention at a task either at school or at work. This can lead to underperformance at the workplace or academic issues at school. It is sometimes very hard for them to follow a schedule or distribute their time adequately. I will certainly make videos on this one too, giving advice and tips on how to improve time management skills and concentrate on the tasks at hand better. With this, I conclude the video on the lesser known symptoms of ADHD. I hope you enjoyed the list, guys, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, peace be with you.